Maestro Gaming presents a wobbly wagon wheel production about a nomad man. That man is the Gypsy King. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and as you can see, we are jumping straight into our first game of today's episode. We are, of course, here at the Olympico Jamie Moron Leon Stadium for our game against Junior. So, our team is Harold the Loser in goal. Herrera is joined by Mina, Torres and Lopez at the back. In midfield, we have Benny Hill, of course, in central midfield. On left-hand side is Ayu, Julio on the right. Central attacking mid is Perez and Gonzalez, and in front of them, Conan the Barbarian. Now, Conan the Barbarian, we've had many offers. Lucky for us, though, it is the end of the transfer window. Teams have come in for him, and he was offering nearly $500,000, rising to nearly $1 million. So the fact we managed to hold on to him is absolutely brilliant. So our bench consists of Oscar Pistorius, Hertlocker, Eric Morrisons, Rodriguez and Arias. Another player who people have been trying to steal, of course, is Rodriguez. I believe we got offered about 150, nearly 200,000, I want to say, for Rodriguez. Turn that down. We don't want it. He's valued at about 50,000, but he's a great youngster. Lots of development ahead of him, and he's going to be worth over $1 million. So we're not going to sell him. We're going to hold on to him for the team's future. So without further ado, let's go talk to Rubens Barrichello and get on with today's game. And I've just fat-fingered it. I pressed it twice. That's good. Let's crack on. We don't need a team talk, ladies and gents. We're just going to crack on with the action. And hopefully it goes all according to plan. If not, I'm not going to be best pleased. So they've whipped in an early corner and it's headed away. Rojas gets it across. Oh no. That's not good at all. Not good at all. We are down 11 minutes into today's game, ladies and gents. A lack of team talk might be coming to bite us on the backside. Hader now, coming on left-hand side, plays it back to Rado. Ooh, it's intercepted by Conan the Barbarian, though. Julio, nice through ball to Conan. Can he get anything going, though? 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a lovely save by Rodriguez. And we have a corner. Come on, lads. Let's get back into this. Ayu delivers one, near post, headed away. Mina collects it though, still in possession, plays it over to Ayu. Ayu tries to cross one, unfortunately it's blocked, but we do have a throw-in. Now, can we get anything going from it? No. No, we cannot. So, we are going to demand more, because, quite frankly, that is a terrible start to the game. We're going to go very tacky, because we are behind, so we want to crack on and get a goal. Lopez throws it into Conan the Barbarian. Now back to Lopez. Lopez, will he get anything going? Plays it into Julio. Now Gonzalez back to Julio once more. Gonzalez plays it to Benny Hill. Unfortunately, his pass is intercepted. Can we get this ball back though? It is Herrera. Nice interception. Mina. Ball over top. Doesn't get to anyone, but Benny Hill now in possession. Gives it away once more. Seems to be a case of we give it away, they give it away. So, saved by the woodwork. Saved by the woodwork. Yikes. Things are getting rather scary. Lucky for us though, lads have focused up. That shout has finally gone through and had its effect. Unfortunately though, Julio has gone and picked up an injury. 27 minutes in. Potential lower leg injury. Yikes. Rodriguez, come and show why. I can't even remember who it was. I want to say it was Atletico Nacional who wanted him. Atletico Nacional. Yes. It was the team that was after him. Go and show us why they wanted you. Come on, score a goal. Prove why you are such a wanted youngster. Now, focused up. That's a good sign, but we need a goal. We don't need to be focused. We need results. And right now, we are not getting a result. It's currently 1-0 at half-time to Junior. So we've had 4 shots to their 7, 3 on target to 4, 8 fouls to their 6, 1 yellow card to 2 yellow cards, 52% possession to their 48. Now, our best performer has been Julio. Unfortunately, he's gone and got injured though. He's got 7.1 rating and 88% passing completion ratio. For them is Arandro. 1 goal and a 7.1. Also, struggling to perform is Perez. He's got a 6.4, no reason for it. And Barreto with 6 passes complete and a 6.4 for them also. So, of games around the league, we have Quindio, who's currently losing 3-1 at home to Once Caldes. Those Once Caldes, who knows what they are now though. And of course, there's our game. So, Rubens Barrichello thinks we should tell them this. Yes, it was disappointing, very. So, I expect to see a much better second half, lads. That was awful. You look stressed. Conan, I held on to you because you're a good player. Show the mentalities of a good player. Do not be getting stressed when I'm telling you you're playing bad, because you are playing bad. So, demand more. Let's get everyone going. Rodriguez, a little bit nervous. The youngster does not like to be told that he's not doing great, but he needs to be told it. He can't be patted on the head every single game. He needs to be told when he is struggling. So, lads, come on. 6.5, 6.6 is in there. Torres is having a bad game. So you know what? Morrison's is coming on for Torres. Then have the likes of Perez who are struggling. So you know what? Perez, you can get off the pitch. We're going to do this. Conan and Arias are going to have a nice little 1-2 up front, and hopefully that will open up some goals. So 20 minutes remain on the clock. Demand more is the strategy here. And hopefully we can get something going. Herrera throws it into Conan. Back to Herrera. Now Gonzalez. Herrera gets tripped up. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Carlos Esparagoza has gone and got himself sent off. Now let's try and utilise this one-man advantage. Arano is intercepted by Rodriguez. Lovely interception. Can he break through the defence though? He's running through the middle. Oh, come on. You've got Conan in front of you. Use the players you are playing with. Don't be selfish and cut in like that. Made a lovely run. Fortunately though, just went and decided to be selfish and didn't amount to anything in the end. So we have a bunch of frustrated players who are doing absolutely nothing. And it's ended 1-0, ladies and gents. So in the end, it is 1-0. 11 shots to there, 7 4 on target to 4 on target, 13 fouls to 9, 2 yellow cards, 4 yellow cards, 50-50 on the possession. Now, our best performer was Julio. He got an 88% passing completion ratio and a 7.1. For them was Salamanca with an 86% passing completion ratio and a 7.2. Struggling to perform was Benny Hill. He got a 6.3 and no reason for it. And Rodriguez for them in goal with a 6.6 and also no reason for it. Player of the match though, where did that go? That is the question. It goes to Salamanca at 7.1. So Rubens thinks we should sympathise with the team. I don't, Ruben. I think we should have a go at the lads. I expect better from them, and Julio is out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's not a good sign. Especially considering we are now about to play Deportivo Cali before going for a double away header in the next episode. So I will see you over at their stadium in just a second. Okay everyone, so it's almost game time here in our second game of today's episode. We are here at the Estadio Deportivo Cali, the 52,000 capacity stadium. Yes, you heard right. 52,000 seater, or 52,000 capacity at least. I'm not sure how many of them are seats, but this place apparently holds 52,000 people. Don't think we're going to get quite that many for today's game, but without further ado, I'm going to head on over to the dugout and let's get on with today's game. Right, ladies and gents, it is game day 2. As you can see, we have a pretty much unchanged lineup other than 2 players. Now, one of them, of course, is Rodriguez coming in for Julio, who went and got himself injured in the previous game. We also have Eric Morrison's. He's coming in off the bench for the suspended Torres. That means on our bench today, we have Guerra moving up there and Medrano. And, well, we are going up against a good old classic 4-4-2 in today's game. So, without further ado, let's head into the dressing room and go talk to Rubens Barrichello. And don't forget to do that team talk this time. So, we are going to leave our hands off the mouse, let it go in, and get on with our team talk. So, Ruben thinks it would be a good time to remind the team the pressure is off. I don't think it is. I know this 52,000 seater stadium seems to have like 2,000 people in it, but I wouldn't really say the pressure's off. So, assertively, Deportivo, we got revenge team talk. That's the good one. I know a lot of you are keen to avenge what happened last time. Passionate. I expect to win tonight. No, we're underdogs here. That suits us down to the ground. Go, you know what? Yeah, we're underdogs. Let's go cause an upset. Cause an upset, ladies and gents. Let's do this. I know they've got a green kit. They're going to try and blend into the pitch. The seats are even green. So if we have a look at them from a weird angle, maybe the seats will blend them in a little bit. But you know what? Their camouflage is not going to work against us. Perez has also picked up a knock. That's not a good sign. But Velasco, coming down the left-hand side, whips on across. And, well, it's chucking it down rain. Hopefully that'll work to our advantage. It's going to make a few mishaps. And, well, the woodwork has saved us again, ladies and gents. I don't know how many times that's going to happen in today's episode, but I think that's 3 times, I want to say, that the woodwork has been hit already. And we're only 15 minutes into today's second game. So, Nervous Rodriguez already has a yellow card. That's not a good start. Mina also on a yellow card. And, of course, Perez has that injury. So, let's get something going, Herrera. Throws it into Perez. Now with Herrera, this pitch is looking quite small. Lopez plays it over to Rodriguez. Come on, Rodriguez. This is your time to shine, my friend. Lopez gets over to Benny Hill. Back to Lopez once more. Unfortunately, it's cleared away, but Morrison heads it down to Benny Hill. Lopez, now with Rodriguez, plays it back to Lopez once more. Inside to Benny Hill, now with Gonzalez. Lovely build-up play. Plays it over to AU on the left-hand side. Does a good job keeping it in. Unfortunately, Conan can't do anything. Gonzalez, edge of the area, is dispossessed, and they have a counter-attack going. Velasco has knocked it past his man. He's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. That was a good save by the loser. Positioning-wise, not so good. I will admit he was a bit too far over to the side. He left plenty of room for him to slot in the corner. Lucky for us, their finishing isn't great, and he made a lovely save. So, that looks to be the end of the first half by the looks of it. Let's give a bit of praise. The lads have been doing a decent job, so we're going to praise them. They're not going to take the praise, because footballers are weird. They don't like to be praised. So, it is half-time, 0-0. In fact, we'll take a 0-0 in today's game. This is not a bad result for us so far. They've had 8 shots to our 3, 4 on target to our 2, 4 fouls to 7, 0 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards, 58% possession to our 42. Now, their best performer has been their goalkeeper, Lantern, with a 6.9 and 0 reasons for it. Herald, the loser, has been our best performer, also in goal, 6.8 and 4 shots saved. Now, struggling to form is Fernandez for them. 6.5, no reason for it. And Rodriguez with 6.4 and no reason for it for us. The other game, of course, is Cucuta Deportivo, who is currently losing 1-0 at home to Leones. So, let's go talk to Ruben. Ruben Barrichello thinks we should... Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think they appreciate me appreciating it. So, you know what? Since they didn't appreciate the praise and they seem to think they should be doing better, I'm going to tell them they should be doing better. I'm not happy with your performance. I don't care. You didn't like my praise, so I'm going to tell you I didn't like your performance. Pretty simple. So they've headed it wide, and I've got a really itchy nose, and it's bugging me. The base of my nose. But enough about my nose. We want to get a result here, so demand more. Come on, lads. Let's put a bit of pressure on them, I admit, but sometimes you need to pressure them. And speaking of pressure, we are now in substitution time. So Morris, he's not having a great game, but we don't want to mess about with him, especially after he's focused. 6.4 Rodriguez. Now, we don't have anyone to go on the right-hand side, I believe. Benny Hill can go out there. Benny, how much do you like it out there? You're not bad. You're not bad, Benny. So you know what, Benny? I'm going to trust you. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to do that. Actually, no. Scrap that. Scrap that. I've already scrapped the plan straight away. Probably not the best idea. But Medrano comes on for the injured Perez, and he won't aggravate his injury. So, thinking a little bit more long term with that one. Rodriguez, I wish I could get him off the pitch, but we don't have the players to take him off. So, the alternative, I guess we could take Mina off because he's on a yellow, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to just stick with that for now. I think we'll go another 9 minutes, move Benny over to that side, maybe drop back a player, and then have an extra striker on for one of the central attacking mids. think that's probably the way we're going to go about this. We'll go a bit more attacking for the remainder of the game. So what we're going to do is Medrano drops into that spot. Benny Hill moves over to the right-hand side. Rodriguez goes off for Arias, who then moves up front. He joins Conan the Barbarian in a two-man attack. They, of course, will swap to that way around because they suit that much better, and that will be our substitution. We now have two defenders on yellow cards, which is a little bit worrying, not only for today's game and possibly someone getting sent off, but suspensions going forward. I'm not sure who is a yellow card away from a suspension, but they all add up, so it's never a good sign seeing half your defense on yellow cards. Fernandez, though, coming down the right-hand side for them. We really need to win the ball back. Oh, don't let them cross it. Thank you. The shot is wide. High, wide, and not at all handsome. We have 8 minutes to hold on, ladies and gents. Make that 7, plus any additional minutes, of course. So, whipped in back post. Oh, come on, lads. You cannot be conceding 7 minutes from the end of the game. That is ridiculous. Julian Milan, though, has gone and got them a goal. So, lads, I expect more. This is disappointing. We're about to go away from home on another double header. It's not going to be a fun episode after this. And it's not been a fun episode here, ladies and gents. We've lost both our games, narrowly admittedly, but still we have not picked up the points. And the points in the end are what matters. Points win prizes, ladies and gents. And well, we get no prizes, nor did we get any points. Today's game, a little bit more deserved than the previous. 17 shots to our 7, 7 on target to our 4, 6 fouls to our 13, 0 yellow cards, 3 yellow cards, 55% possession to our 45. Now the best form was Jimenez for them. He got 1 assist and an 8 rating. For us was Sorrell the loser. 6 shots saved and a 6.9. Struggling form was Hernandez for them with 6.4 and Rodriguez also with a 6.4 for us. That means the player of the match goes to Marlon Jimenez with that 8 rating and that 1 assist. So, Rubens Barrichello thinks should let... do I appreciate their efforts? I mean, they weren't terrible. They weren't great. You know what? I'm going to be nice on them. I don't want the morale to drop too much. As you can see, the morale is a little bit shaky. We don't want to damage the morale too much going into the next couple of games. So, you know what? It was just one of those days, lads. Relax. You tried. We narrowly lost to a decent side. Hopefully this injury to Perez isn't too long. 5 to 8 days. It's going to miss the next game. That's not good. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. Julio's out. Perez is out. Let's just quickly go back to our starting 11. So this is our starting 11. Julio's going to be out and Perez is out. But our back four is untouched. Goalkeeper's fine. Everyone else is fine. That's not too bad going into this double away header. Now the question is, how hard is this double away header going to be? This I'll fix in just a second. Also, I need to fix that. I'm not sure if I should have Morris or Benny Hill in there. Thing is, I might do Morris like that. That's what I was looking at. Unfortunately, it does leave both of these open and it makes that a little bit more of an issue as well. Hence why I've been going with this. It just leaves the 2 gaps here and doesn't leave one there. So that is for me to figure out in the next episode. We are going to have a little look at these 2 teams, American de Cali and Atletico Nacional. We know Nacional is a decent side, and I think de Cali is also a decent side. Also, they're 17th at the moment though. They are struggling. So maybe they're not as good as I think they are. So let's have a little look. So season preview. Atletico America de Cali is 9th. So they're not the greatest teams, but they're on the level of Tolima. So we really should be losing to them. But I think we can put up a good fight. We'll put up a good fight against Deportivo Calais. Narrowly losing to them. Narrowly lost to Junior. And weirdly, the board was disappointed with the Junior loss. The second one, I don't think we've got any chance in the second game, but we're going to give it a good old try. So, I thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Again, not the greatest of episodes. We lost both games, but I thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good night, and goodbye.